The rain hadn't stopped for days. The jungle of Hue dripped endlessly, green shadows, thick mist, and the smell of wet gunpowder. Private Danny Brooks, 19, stumbled through mud that swallowed his boots with every step. His radio hissed static, his squad was gone. Somewhere behind him, gunfire echoed, short, sharp bursts swallowed by thunder. The enemy could be anywhere. The jungle itself seemed alive, watching. Danny pressed his back to a tree, breathing hard. Every insect buzz felt like movement. Every drop of rain sounded like footsteps. He checked his rifle, half-loaded, jammed with mud. He thought about home, a small town in Kansas, his mom's apple pie cooling by the window. That world felt like a lie now, something he might have dreamed before waking in this endless green nightmare. Then a whisper, soft, inhuman. Danny froze, eyes darting through the mist. A faint silhouette moved ahead, not wearing American fatigues. He raised his weapon. The figure didn't shoot. Instead, a quiet voice spoke in broken English. "No fight, please." Danny hesitated. For the first time, he realized the jungle wasn't just hiding enemies, it was hiding survivors. Through the curtain of rain, the figure emerged, a North Vietnamese medic, no older than Danny. His hands were raised, trembling, eyes filled with something Danny didn't expect: fear. Between them lay a wounded boy, barely 16, clutching his stomach. Blood darkened his torn uniform. The medic knelt beside him, whispering something in Vietnamese that sounded like a prayer. Danny's heart pounded. His orders were clear: no prisoners beyond the line. But this wasn't a firefight. This was a dying child, crying for his mother in a language Danny couldn't understand. He lowered his rifle slightly. "I can help," he muttered, kneeling. The medic looked at him, confused but desperate, and nodded. They worked together silently, torn cloth, trembling hands, rain washing away the blood. Danny used the last of his bandages. The jungle seemed to hold its breath. When it was done, the boy lay still. The medic placed a small wooden charm on his chest, a token of peace. Danny looked away, his throat burning. No one had told him war could feel like this. Not like victory or bravery, but like shame and mercy twisted together. For a moment, two soldiers from opposite sides knelt over a body and shared the same silence. As night fell, the jungle changed. The rain stopped, replaced by the crackle of insects and distant thunder. Danny and the medic, whose name he learned was Bao, built a small shelter from palm leaves. They didn't speak much. The language barrier was thick, but understanding came through gestures, eyes, tone. When Bao offered him a piece of rice bread, Danny hesitated, then took it. For a moment, they weren't enemies. But war doesn't sleep. At midnight, a flare lit up the sky, red and white, followed by the thunder of helicopters. U.S. troops were sweeping the area. Bao looked terrified. Danny understood if his squad found Bao, he'd be executed as an enemy combatant. Danny faced an impossible choice: stay hidden with the enemy, or rejoin his unit and betray the man who had saved him from madness. He stared at Bao, who quietly pointed toward the north, the direction of safety. "You go," Bao whispered. Danny shook his head. "We go." They moved silently through the jungle, shadows among shadows. The moon was gone, the only light from the phosphorescent glow of river algae. Each step was slow, deliberate, every sound could mean death. As they reached the riverbank, the current roared like a beast. Bao gestured, "We cross here." Danny nodded, stripping his gear. He helped Bao carry the wounded boy's charm, a small wooden token now tied around his wrist. Halfway across, bullets ripped through the trees. Muzzle flashes lit the darkness. Danny dove under the water, heart racing. Bao screamed, a sound swallowed by the river. Danny surfaced downstream, gasping. No sign of Bao, only the charm floating beside him. He clutched it, trembling as searchlights swept the shore. He lay there, soaked and shaking, realizing the jungle had taken one more soul. The war felt endless, the faces blurred. But that charm, that symbol of mercy, stayed with him. Years later, back in Kansas, the jungle still whispered to him. Danny woke at night to the sound of rain on the roof and swore he could hear Bao's voice in the storm. He kept the wooden charm on his desk, worn, faded, still warm somehow. His wife once asked where it came from. He smiled faintly. "A friend," he said. In truth, that single night had taught him more about humanity than the entire war. One day, he mailed the charm to a small village in Vietnam, with a note written in shaky handwriting. "For Bao, he showed me that mercy survives even in the darkest places." The package arrived, years too late. Bao's sister received it, tears falling onto the old charm. In the jungles of Hue, where the rain never stopped, the whisper of mercy lived on, carried by wind, memory, and ghosts who never truly left.